ninenervyos tuloy ako.
Okay.
So please just turn off your microphones po. Parang nagulat ako sa screen, parang nagpalit eh. Parang kami na lang yung nandun sa screen. Na-focus na kami ni Consultant Edwin. So please just turn off po your microphones to avoid distractions and to keep the program going smoothly. So in your profile or display name, kindly indicate your name, please. And if you may po, kindly open naman po your cameras para naman po makita namin mga pinag-prepare natin ng mga attires natin. Buti yung kay Cons Yvonne, virtual eh. Turuan lang sa Cons Yvonne,
doon lang sa filter. Sabi ka na, sa filter.
Ang ganda nung hat na, di ba? Virtual. And I just hope you were able to prepare your, yung drinks natin. Kasi later on, magto-toast po tayo. So, Cons Edwin,
if you have any questions
eh.
afterwards, we can put in the chat box your questions so that we can answer later on. If our visitor or guest cannot answer it, rest assured that we can send you any query to the answer to your query.
Yes, so before we begin, let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord, who is the source of all our wisdom and strength, followed by the Philippine National Anthem and the PRC hymn.
Our ever-loving Father, the core of every reason, the source of truth. You who made the earth and the heavens are the ultimate goal of every knowledge seekers, the infinite wisdom, the cause of all that is good. We are truly grateful for this opportunity to gather together as a community despite the challenges we face each day. Yet you remained and gave us strength to carry on the responsibilities of bearing intelligence and using them for better purposes. We now humbly ask you to join us in our endeavor to explore the wonders of life in the world for knowledge's sake, that in whatever we learn today, we become more grounded to you, who is truth, who is love. We pray that you bless our speakers, the fount of your infinite knowledge, that they can share something worthwhile despite the limited time we have. They can channel all they know and share to us the beauty and truth of living as your child. We pray that you guide our participants, the seekers of your boundless knowledge, that they may continue to persevere in the search and be deemed worthy to share what they learn from today's session. Sanctify us, O Lord, not because we are worthy of it, but because we believe in your love and mercy, that at the end of the day, we can take home something that's amazing and meaningful. This we ask and pray through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, yagas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa likid mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagatutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pangaw, ay nilagang tudla, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, ang ituwid
Okay.
So to officially start our webinar, allow us to introduce ourselves as shore moderators for this first ever PARCS Cocktails with the theme Meeting of the Minds, Forging Partnerships, Fostering Collaborations. So first and foremost, I would like to introduce my co-moderator for today, a fellow Ilocano, naimbag nga Rabiim, Consultant Edwin Calamba, our 2021 PARCS VP for Internal.
Hi, good evening also, Consultant Nair. I want to introduce my co-moderator also from the windmill capital of the Philippines, Northern Part, Ilocos Norte. Consultant Nair is a businesswoman, a contractor, and also a certified property specialist who offers global wealth. She's a very successful lady from Ilocos Norte. Consultant Nair.
Yes.
We'd like to acknowledge the presence also, Consultant Nair, of our board member, Sir Paeng FAJARDO. Nandiyan ako siya kanina, nakita ko. And yeah.
Of course, our Chairman OFELIA, BINAG. She's here also. Okay, so we'd like to acknowledge also the presence of the 2021 PARCS National Board who made this webinar possible. Chairman of the Board, Dr. Tomasito Academia, the President, Attorney Ray Cartojano, Executive Vice President, Consultant Jose Romark Salas, Vice President Internal, of course, it's you, Consultant Edwin Calamba, Vice President for External, Consultant Arlene Posadas, our Secretary General, Estelita Belio, Attorney Jaime Balmas, Auditor Consultant Oscar Labrador, Public Relations Officer Consultant Monelito Martin, and of course our immediate past President Consultant Amparo Arroyo.
And also our very able PRO, Ma'am Maya Cartojano. Okay.
Yes.
I would like also to welcome our past president of the Philippine Association of Realty Consultants and Specialists. First of all, our first PRBRES chairman, Dr. Eduardo Ong, Sir Domingo de Vera, our idol, Sir June Florentino Delaria, and our mentor, Ma'am Carolina Alvarez, also the board member and also our past president, Sir Rafael FAJARDO, and one of our mentors also, Ma'am Marisa Benitez, and the chairman today, but he has been our past president, Dr. Tomasito Academia, and lastly, our immediate past president. We call her Tita Ampi Aurelio.
Wow. We have with us today 42 participants na, partner consultant Edwin. Marami pang darating yan. I'm sure maraming nag-confirm ngayon. Medyo na late lang yan ng konti. So we'd like to thank you all, my fellow consultants and specialists for joining us today. So from Metro Manila, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. North Luzon, naimbag nga rabiitay amin. Ilocano, ano? South Luzon, marhay na banggi. Sana napopronounce ko ng tama. And in Visayas and Mindanao, maayong gabi. Tama po ba yun? Mamaya na tayo magre-react. So, Edwin?
Yeah, all right. We're excited to welcome you also to our ever first PARCS Cocktails with the theme Meeting of the Minds, Forging Partnerships and Fostering Collaboration.
So are we all ready? Parang kailangan gallery review, no? Para kita-kita talaga natin. Because we are definitely excited to hear and learn from our distinguished speakers today. If you are indeed ready, can you type in ready to the chat box? Tignan naman natin para ma-exercise naman yung ating mga daliri. So we can indeed see kung ready na ba talaga tayo. O ready na daw si Consultant Annalisa. Sino pa yung ready? Ready na ba? Ready na ba? Nako, si President.
marami ng
Ready
ready.
na daw si President Ray Cartojano. Yan, ang dami ng ready sunod-sunod na, Consultant Edwin.
Yeah.
Ready na
So,
sila.
out
Kailangan
of-
ibigay natin yung program natin sa kanila.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Nail, out of 331 consultants we have now, our members in good standing of PARCS is almost 70. So we're hitting, I think, tonight around 100 participants. And we hope that you will be excited this afternoon being a member of the PARCS. We have opportunities like the webinar series to learn and keep growing as a licensed real estate professionals and specialists in our own field of expertise. Our organization, which is a PARCS, is a proactive and innovative enough to give us this virtual avenue to continuously learn and be trained. Learning to free plus the element of fun that we'll be having tonight.
Yes, indeed. Nakaka-excite. Talagang dumadami yung membership ng PARCS. And not to keep you waiting, we need to give na the welcome message of Dr. Tom Academia, our past President and Chairman, our Dr. ENP, Rec, Reb, Rhea, lahat po yan nasa kanya na. Welcome message. Please unmute po. Thank you.
Okay. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all the participants in our Philippine Association of Real Estate Consultants and Specialists PARC Forum tonight on our general membership meeting today. I welcome all the diversities of specialization from our practitioners and stakeholders and guests in the industry. Welcome, and it is my honor with great pleasure, to welcome our distinguished guest, the Honorable OFELIA BINAG, Chairperson of PRBRES. Huge task is ahead, but I know equally ready for all great challenges. You have our unequivocal support, ma'am. Our very own PARCS past president and the ever good-looking Honorable RAFAEL FAJARDO as PRBRES Commissioner goes my salute and double thumbs up for you, sir. PARCS is so honored to have both of you with us tonight. In the last couple of years, as we hardly hit with huge waves of adversities, we are courageous and indomitable for the work ahead as a consultants in the industry, because everybody is looking at us as a model in the practice of this profession. And I give my thumbs up also to Board of Trustees, Vice President, Consultant Ed BINAG Calamba, for I know for so close to 100% attendance in almost all committee proceedings of PARCS. And that's how it is. He begs off from his office load work. He is so busy, yet finding time to be super active with PARCS. And of course, IPP Ampi Bautista Arulio, who succeeded me as president of PARCS. The record shows that on her term, she brought in millions of revenue. She is always there in the couple of years past for the betterment of consultants and specialists in her mind and consideration that it has to get better and better throughout the years. And President Attorney Ray Cartojano, at the helm of our association, the marching order is so clear that is for better PARCS. For a long time, I know him personally and I know his work ethics. He is at par with the task at hand and the guy delivers. Here I can succinctly speak well of PARCS Visayas under the leadership of consultant Bong Labrador, our present BOT as auditor. We are so active in Cebu on our weekly kapihan ng mga consultants. And that is what we are proud of, meeting regularly in a Flash Hotel. He is willing, he is able and ready to offer a cup of coffee if need be. His leadership is so cool and awesome. Week after week after week, we meet with each other. I acknowledge also to the many initiatives that have been taken here with PARCS. And in a special way, I would like to mention and acknowledge these consultants and environmental planners, board top-notchers, prolific educators. They call themselves as the Triumvirate, Ampia Rulio, Maya Cartujano, and Malu de Perini. They have an unlimited industry bag of educational tricks and tips in a seminar deliberation. The wonderful thing about PARC is the international exposure and perspective led by our past president that brings forward. And let me here recognize too the two gentlemen emeritus of PARCS, June Dulalia and Doming de Vera. The imprint of legacies where the fruits of their labor is what we are enjoying right now. The two were vital cog to sustain the thick and thin growth of PARCS all through these years. And finally, to our PARCS general membership, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far and wide, go with a friend. If ever you want to go fast, far, organizationally and professionally, hitch your wagon to the star of PARCS. We at PARCS is doing and maintaining the consultancy hierarchy, which we are so proud of. Again, you are all welcome. Welcome and welcome everyone. Thank you for being with us here.
Cons Edwin, please unmute. Cons Edwin.
Okay. Doc Tom, thank you very much once again for that warm welcome to everyone, especially appreciating your officers. And we highly support you as our chairman, and thank you very much for you being our chairman, very supportive chairman to our officers. Once again, Consnay.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tom. Sana meron din kaming kapihan. Gusto ko yung kapihan. Sana we can implement that also here in our region.
Yes, that's really the
So
way.
we have a special, yeah, especially for us new consultants po, we really need the guidance coming from you.
Thank you.
So we have a special portion of this webinar called Peertalks, Tips and Tricks. It is in here that we have a featured mentor who will share his tips and tricks on how to improve our consultancy practice. This month, we have with us, of course, our featured broker. Broker naman ay nasabi ko. Mentor, no other than our president, Attorney Ray Cartojano. Good evening, sir. Good evening po. Ganda ng hat nyo ah.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, no? Magandang gabi, no? Straight from southernmost Philippines, General Santos City. So medyo malakas-lakas naman siguro yung signal natin, no? Consnyer, okay ba? Are you hearing?
You're from the south, kami naman from the north.
Yeah, from the northernmost to the southernmost, no? Buong Pilipinas tayo. So anyway, very short lang yung present ngayon, no? Something na requested by mga nagsisimula sa consulting profession. No? So I'm given 8 minutes na lang, no? To make a presentation. So wala na tayong presentation, gawin nating very informal chat na lang, no? Para hindi makopya yung yung idea natin. No? So basically, kung nagsisimula tayo sa consulting, ang pinaka-importante yung kung akong titingin you should have yung presence sa LinkedIn, yung professional networking site. So yung mga nagsisimula sa consulting, tayo na kayo ng LinkedIn because for me, I generated clients from that, no? From that platform. Yung Facebook pang pang enjoyment lang yan, no? Kung sa Bisaya pa lingaw-lingaw lang, no? Parang socials. But it's also important for yung potential clients to know what you're doing, no? In a very informal capacity. So una, for those na starting sa consulting profession, yung LinkedIn na platform, no? It will generate a lot of yung clients. Makikita yung yung educational qualifications, yung experience mo, no? So yung mga recruiters dun sila tumitingin. So sa akin naman very important because I got yung mga big ticket clients from LinkedIn. So ayusin niyo yung yung mga pictures, yung credentials, yung background. Then pangalawa, alam naman natin all of us, no, hurdled yung difficult na exams, no, administered by our PRC PRBRES, no. Of course, I'm recognizing our chairwoman, Chair OFEL, board member Paeng, yung past presidents natin, Jun Dulalia, at saka Chairman EG. I did not see yung former president natin, saka chairman, no. Andito pa si Chair Domeng. Tuloy muna ako, no, sa discussions kasi very short lang to, no. Pangalawa, yung always problem ng mga beginners, how to cost, no, how to quote. So makikita mo if you're really new, tentative yung pagbigay mo ng costing, yung pricing, parang nahihiya ka. So masisense mo na kaagad yon. So how do you quote your services? Una, you estimate how long it will take you to finish the consulting engagement. Tapos estimate mo rin how much are you willing to work for an hour. No? So wag namang masyadong mura, wag namang masyadong mahal. If you're starting in the consulting profession, so if you ask me, ako naman I started yung hourly rate is parang 5,000, no, per hour. So i-total mo yan, if you take you 100 hours to finish yung work mo, from research, talking with clients, discussing yung initial results, submission ng mga initial na mga studies, then you can quote 500,000 kung 100 hours. Kung medyo 10 hours lang naman kasi easy work siya, you can quote 50,000. Then ensure guys, no, pagsimula merong signing. Merong signing fee. Yung proposal should be professionalized, may scoping, ano yung scope ng engagement. So dito naman hindi masyado tinuturo to sa lectures natin sa consultancy, right? No, hindi masyado tinuturo. Just prompt niyo pala Cons Edwin at sa Cons Nair, no, kung medyo malapit na. I'm willing to meron pa namang question and answer portion, no, sa so that I can stop just in case sumobra tayo. So very important yung quotation, yung pricing, kasi una yung clients will sense na hindi mo alam yung ginagawa mo kung hindi ka marunong mag-quote. So dapat scoping, yung engagement ng services, then alam mo rin kung how long will it take you to finish the consulting engagement. Ensure na in writing palagi. So no need na guys, no need na yung notaryado. A private letter agreement will do. No, because binding naman yon as between parties. Kung medyo malaki-laki siguro, have it notarized. Pero kung you have something na 500,000, a letter agreement will do. No, parang sumusulat ka lang yung terms of engagement mo, ito, ganito, tapos may signing fee ka, pagkatapos yung progress billings. Very important yung progress billings kasi as you progress, you can submit partial billings hanggang matapos. So don't commit that mistake yung payment sa end part. Mahirap yon kasi nagtatrabaho ka na, may isang ka ng kliyente noon. So very important na progress billings. Ideal na yung pinakahuli nasa 30%. So kung sa gitna ka na, when you say na sa gitna ka na, actually tapos mo na yung feasibility study, no? Dapat 50% bayad ka na. So yung iba may mga adjustments na lang, discussing with clients. And very important guys, no, sa nagsimula sa consulting profession, how we engage the other specialists. So ito na yung trend ng PARCS ngayon because we are positioning yung PARCS post-IPO. No, dapat PARCS can weather the storm, yung IPO. So that is why yung board natin, we are inviting real estate related na mga specialists. No, the board agreed na yung mga engineers, accountants, lawyers, environmental planners, architects, interior designers, if they're into real estate related activities, of course, no, yung mga these are professions na really are doing real estate activities, pwede kayong maging members ng PARCS. So under the aggressive leadership of our Vice President, no, si Cons Edwin, pwede ba, no? Siguro before the end of the year, we can hit 200 to 300 members ng PARCS together with yung mga specialists. So yun yung positioning natin. So bakit specialists? Because of practice kasi guys, we deal with specialists more than yung kasamahan natin ng mga consultants. Very rare na kasamahan natin consultants kasama natin. Now, once we deal with the other specialists, magiging generalist na tayo as consultants. And mind you, sa consulting profession, ang mas expensive are the consultants who are generalists. These are consultants who can gather a team of specialists to achieve yung purpose ng kliyente. So mas mahal actually yung mga consultants na generalists because they can understand the terrain more than the specialists. Kasi tayo, di ba, specialista tayo bago tayo naging consultants. Now, kung nagsisimula tayo, no, or beginning ng mga consultants, focus muna tayo doon sa core na specialization natin. Then, pagpasok natin na yung mga project na kailangan ng coordination with a lot of specialists, doon mo na makikita how good is the consultant. Doon mo na makikita yung yung mga consultants who are really sabi natin, we can separate the men from the boys. Kasi nga, kung tingnan mo, yung mga magaling mga consultants, they are really generalists, no, more than specialists. Okay, siguro tapos na ba yung 10 minutes ko? Meron pa? Meron pa ba?
Okay na, PRBRES. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have questions and answers, siguro Q&A portion later, no? If you want to ask questions, may portion doon. No, free for all tayo. I think Cons Ana will be, Cons Pinky pala, no? Doc Pinky will be the one to moderate. So thank you very much. I hope I provided you with a lot of insights.
Yeah, thank you very much, PRBRES, for that wisdom coming from you. I hope we consultants will learn about this coming from you. Again, Cons Ana.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Attorney Ray. Parang sa amin talaga yung mga baguhan pa lang kasi kami. So we really want to learn a lot from this organization. So now let us proceed to the main event of this webinar. The first segment, which we call Up Close with the PRBRES, Professional Regulatory Board of Real Estate Service. And we are very much indeed lucky to have with us our dear Chairman, OFELIA BINAG, and of course our BM, RAFAEL FAJARDO with us. You know, the last time that I had a face-to-face meeting with them was 2 years ago. When I presented my PFS with them, I don't really know kung medyo naalala pa nila ko, but thank you sir, thank you consultant Paeng pala for giving me that opportunity na ma-present ko ng mabuti yung aking PFS. So I would like to introduce BM RAFAEL FAJARDO. So he's the SecGen of PRESCO and past president of PARA and PARCS. Yun po yung binigay sa akin how to introduce you. Welcome po.
Yeah, Consnar, I have the privilege to introduce our lady chairwoman. Good morning, good afternoon to all our real estate consultants and specialists who are here. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce one of the speakers today. And he is a loving wife, very supportive to his husband, and he has 4 children, a consistent honor student, a businesswoman, a developer here in Isabela. He has been part of my life, a mentor, no? And we welcome our PRBRES chairman, Madam OFELIA C. BINAG.
Thank you, Consultant Edwin. Baka mamaya wag mo masyadong sinasabi na developer ako, baka mamaya may ano to? may pick up na lang sa akin dyan. Anyway, before I give my message to this general membership meeting, allow me to acknowledge, of course, board member RAFAEL FAJARDO, BM Paeng. Diyan, partner ko yan. Sa lahat ng anong tawag mo doon? Partners in crime. Hindi. Attorney Ray Cartojano, the president of the Philippine Association of Real Estate Consultants and Specialists Incorporated, right? Officers of this organization, the PARCS, and distinguished members of PARCS, dear friends, I have friends here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening. All right. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. And today marks a significant event for PARCS and PRBRES. And so, on behalf of the PRBRES, I want to thank every member of this organization for your unwavering service and dedication to the real estate profession. Though virtually, we are here tonight, gathered together, and are reminded of the value of unity. Unity is a way of living. It is not only caused by shared interest, but through kindred spirits. It represents togetherness that even though we come from different backgrounds and organizations, we function as one. Thus, in unity, we are able to stand together whatever the challenge, big or small, and in spite of the physical distance and obstacles brought about by this pandemic. Nevertheless, I am proud to say that I find unity in abundance in this organization. As we continue to work together, I am happy to give you some updates on the trajectory of the profession. Siguro, excited naman ang iba, pero yung iba, siguro alam na rin. Anyway, with regards to IPO, Accredited Integrated Professional Organization, we now have a clearer direction as regards to the formation of the long-awaited IPO. The Supreme Court decided that it is an organization or association of individual membership, not an organization of associations. Of course, we thank the Supreme Court for their final decision and guidance regarding this matter. I'm sorry to say na wala pong masyadong nangyari noon. We have here Consultant Dulalia. He knew that we worked so much on it. Kasama po ang mga OPIA noon, members ng OPIA. Then, there was an announcement made to all associations to apply for the IPO. Regretfully, not one was qualified because of the membership requirement of 50 plus 1. We subsequently submitted a resolution to the Commission that was maybe 2 months ago to relax the requirements stipulated in PRC Resolution 1089. We're just waiting for the advisory from the Commission on the approval of this request. Then came the decision from the Supreme Court. Lord willing, we will have a clearer direction as to the formation of our IPO very soon. Regarding the master list of accredited speakers and lecturers, we are delighted to announce that there's no suspension or denial of accreditation with regards to the master list of accredited speakers and lecturers. PRBRES is, however, asking for the supporting papers of the participants' evaluation rating or the PAIR attached to the other topics of expertise claimed for the application. This will be our way not only to validate the expertise of the applicant, but is also a good way for everyone to check where the applicant is in terms of his or her competency. This December, real estate consultants is the REC exam is the last exam for non-BSREM. But what about those who will fail? The last time we gave an exam, siguro 2 or 3 ang nag-fail. So the board will discuss it later on kung magkakaroon pa kami ng re-exam sa mga mag-fail. If you have more in your thoughts, maybe BM FAJARDO will be with you, I guess, for the rest of the program. I know he will address your questions. Diba, BM Paeng? So, with all this going about, you know naman, hindi ako masyadong nagsasalita ng mahaba. I wish to say that it is indeed an honor to serve you as chairman of the Board of Real Estate Service. Throughout the years and across all the collaborations we have, the board and I am very happy to see that through this organization, we are choosing to build a unified, prosperous, and hopeful community in our profession. May this continue to be our guiding light in the years ahead of us. I'm sending my warmest wishes of health and safety to you and your families. Good evening and God bless everyone. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chairwoman, for a very inspiring message for our consultant.
Kaya nga kung sana face-to-face yan, makikipag-toast din siguro ako.
Parang bumata ka lang ng 10 taon, ma'am.
Na-make-upan lang yan.
Thank you very much for
I am sorry I cannot join you for the rest of the program. It is my father's 89th birthday today, so pupunta po kami sa next town para lang po sitahin siya at mag-celebrate din. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair.
Biyempeng, ikaw na bahala dyan.
Yes, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Nasa mga shoulders mo ang PRBRES ngayon.
After taking muna.
Sige.
After taking.
For taking.
1, 2, 3, smile. And then hold. Another one. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you.
Salamat!
Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Basta ba kayo? Sana mag-antay pa kayo mga 10 minutes.
Ha? Sige. 10 minutes, it's 6:40. Sige, pwede pa. 7 o'clock naman yung biyahe namin. Hello, Mang June. Gwapo ni Mang June, oh.
Cowboy.
Oo nga eh.
Salamat kay Sir June Dulalia, no? Kasi in-accommodate niya tayo sa Boston nung nandun tayo sa
Oo, sa Boston. Yeah, thank you so much.
Tagal na yun.
Sana maulit muli.
Anytime.
Yeah, maybe Consna, we will reserve our question later on. Siguro tatawagin natin yung magtotos mamaya, no? Tingin mo?
Yes, so baka naman may special message sa atin si BM RAFAEL FAJARDO.
Yeah, tama.
Voice also.
Yes.
Doc Cons, consultant. Nakamute yata si consultant.
Nakamute si BM Paeng, Sir Paeng.
Sir,
Yeah.
again, hindi ko narinig. Nag-ano yung choppy yung signal ko.
Baka po you have something to say po para sa ating pong mga
Yes. Again, thank you, Honorable Chair, for attending also. Actually, si Chair OFEL lang nagpaalala sa akin tungkol sa parks eh. Kasi normally, it's always the chairperson na iniimbita. And natanggap ko yung letter ni Sir Edwin. So yan, nandito kami ngayon dalawa to grace parks, no? But firstly, I'd like to congratulate the present officers headed by Sir Tom Academia, then President Ray, and ang dami nating new blood na talagang very welcome for parks, no? Gaya ni Sir Romarks, and then Sir Edwin, no? Si Arlene, si Mambelio, and then sino nga ba yung secretary natin? Si Attorney Balmas, no? And then hindi ko na nakuha iba. Past President Ma'am Ampi. And of course, yung mga elders natin, mga kuya, si Sir Jun Dulalia, Kadoming, Doc E.G., si Ma'am Carol, and of course, yung medyo taga-follow up nyo, si Ma'am Ibon and si Doc Mary. So, and the rest of the members, Nair, natutuwa ako na andiyan ka na ngayon, ha? At saka naalala mo pa ba yung mga experience? Well, talaga hindi mo makakalimutan yung experience pagka nag-exam ka, eh, no? Anyway, ganun din naman kami noong time ng DTI days namin. Kabatch ko yan sila Sir June, sila Doc AG. Well, siguro medyo mahaba-haba itong babanggitin ko sana regarding pero
Yes.
So again, congratulations. Napakaganda nitong idea ninyo na meeting of the minds and first of collaboration. Ito, I'm sure, dream ito ng mga kuya natin, sila Sir June, yan. Talagang nasa puso nila ang unification. Yun nga po, nabanggit ni Honorable Chair na napakaganda ng pang-development ngayon. Nakalain mo ngayon lumabas yung Sa totoo lang po, nabanggit ni Chair na prior to the decision of the Supreme Court, nag-file na po kami ng recommending resolution to ease the 50% plus 1 membership. Nung nandoon na po, nasa legal na, actually alam niyo po sa PRC, maraming dinadaanan yan. Dadaan muna sa secretariat, sa legal, tapos lahat po ng commissioners may kanya-kanyang legal department. So sa totoo lang, bago ka makapagpa-approve ng isang resolution doon, napakatagal. So well, they mean well. Yung slow but sure, ika nga. So doon na po, nabanggit ni Chair, doon po yung 50% plus 1. So hindi pa man lumalabas yung approval noon, siya naman tamang-tamang dating ng ng Supreme Court decision. So kitang-kita po na God is on our side, na talagang sabi ni Chair, hopefully in these coming days, matress out na po natin at talaga pong pangarap din namin sa PRC na magkaroon na tayo ng IPO. May halong nga po yun eh. Remember, we have 46 professions na po tayo ngayon. May nadagdag pong speech therapy, Board of Speech Therapy, and Board of Food Technology. So 46 na po doon. So halos lahat po doon, if I'm not mistaken, 90% po ay may IPO. So talaga pong nakakainggit din kung minsan na pagka yung may gathering, meron po silang IPO na dumadating kagad. Especially po pag oras ng pandemic, nakaalalay po kagad ang IPO nila sa mga project. Alam niyo po, if I may share, napakataas po na tingin sa ating mga boards doon pagdating sa Board of Real Estate Service kasi in-expect nila, hindi ko alam bakit ganun, parang ang tingin nila sa atin, ang yaman-yaman natin. Hindi ko lang masabi, si Sir Jun lang po yun. Yun po, in-expect nila, napakataas ng expectation nila sa atin na they're looking forward that we should have an IPO already. At if I may share po, yung PICPA po is 95 years in existence as an IPO of accountancy. Can you imagine? Nauna pa po sila sa PRC in existence. Well, napakaganda po. But actually, PICPA has evolved into what it is now. So, looking forward po and hopefully our IPO would be like that, would be as strong as that. Alam niyo po yung bawat nila, they own, I heard, no? Bawat chapter nila may sariling building on their own. So napakaganda po sigurong aspiration natin yan for our future IPO. Yun lang po muna, Ma'am Nair, Cons Nair, and Sir Edwin. Again, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. At I really commend this event of yours, fostering unity and collaboration. Alam niyo po, kailangan namin ng tulong ninyo. As the premier, PARCS po ay pinakamataas na posisyon. We continue to make ourselves relevant and continue to be the epitome of the profession. At sana po suportahan niyo po kami at mag-alalayan po tayo sa isa't isa. Dahil alam niyo po, hindi naman, sabi nga itong pandemic na to is not only regarding not only regarding physical but spiritual po. Kasi po ito yung time na binibigay sa atin siguro ng Panginoon Diyos na to think deeper on what our purpose is in our lives, in our profession, in our family, in everything. Okay po, magandang gabi po ulit sa inyong lahat and let's enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much, Sir Paeng, for that speech coming from you. Rest assured, Sir Paeng, and to our chairman that our president and the PARCS officers are looking forward that we can really have that IPO. I think our national president, President Attorney Ray Carton, is doing his best to really convene everybody to really support the ST decision and to support the PRBRES. Okay.
Yes po, we are very grateful po for your time. It's very important for us na yung presence po ninyo. We will know the direction ng PRBRES. Especially po nakalalabas lang ng IPO. Medyo mainit-init pa yung issue, and we're very much we really appreciate po yung updates directly coming from you. Thank you so much po, especially kay Chairwoman OFEL, talagang nagstay pa siya. Baka makapag-stay ka pa, Chairwoman, para dun sa toast ni
June Dolalia.
Past President Dolalia.
Opo, with the Chair Opel's leadership, talagang...
Sorry, I wanted to, pero nag-aantay din yung father ko. Sa susunod.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chairwoman, Chairman Opel, and Sir Paeng. Since this is a general membership meeting of PARCS, may we ask our Secretary General if there is a quorum or declaration of quorum.
Bye-bye.
Good evening, everyone. Right now, a minute ago, there are 63. But the composition of our group includes MIGs, non-MIGs, invited guests who are not members yet, but hopefully they will join us, including some real estate consultants examinees this December. Our list of MIGs includes 62. So it means that we should have at least 32. And based on the numbers, the list, I think we have met it. Anyway, we have the list of participants. And I don't think we'll be deciding on something earth-shaking that will need the required quorum, Mr. President. Thank you.
Mara?
So, of course, next in line is who would like to give the floor to our president, Ray Cartujano, for the GMM updates.
Okay, so salamat. As the SecGen has said, no, we don't, since this is an open GMM, no, we're suspending actually the rules. We don't, because of yung mga other guests, no, who are not non-members of PARCS. Basically, siguro just important announcements, organizational announcements. First is yung decision ng board natin, no, to open up PARCS. We have identified specific specializations. So yung mga engineers, no, like student natin sa REC, I saw Engineer Nelson Salazar, no, dito. No need to wait for ano to pass REC. You can actually apply to be member of PARCS as long as you can show your professional ID as engineer. So dito na yung mga listing natin, no? Lawyers, architects, engineers, accountants, environmental planners, interior designers, and those other na mga professionals with PRC license who can show that they are engaged into real estate projects. So tinanong niya ni Cons Bong, no, because sa Cebu there's a medical doctor, no, who wanted to join PARCS, hindi consultant, but involved in medical tourism. So that will be approved by the board on a case-to-case basis. So we are positioning the organization post-IPO, no, because yung na-regulate lang naman ng PRC with respect sa atin, no, as real estate consultants. But in actual practice, as I mentioned earlier, yung practice ng consulting, you transact more with specialists. In fact, you will be transacting more with lawyers and accountants than your consultants. Second, the organization is involved in convening the organized group. So on we'll be having our emergency meeting na yung board. I think hopefully, no, we don't siguro divulge muna, but we'll try, no, to make some effort. As I've mentioned, with the rest of the other officers ng mga national organization, I think it's incumbent upon the professional organizations to do something. Now, what is that something? Something that will really expedite the formation of IPO. So work in progress pa yan, guys, no? Hopefully before matapos yung October, we can produce something concrete as far as the organized groups are concerned. Then ano pa ba? Na yung medyo medyo general lang, no? Not really very organizational. So yung membership fees pala, kasi may mga request na yung amnesty. So the board agreed to to forgive yung mga past na mga dues. So moving forward na lang tayo, no? So 2021, yung annual dues, yung mga past na unpaid, may amnesty na tayo. As long as yung membership dues are paid before September 15, 2021. Then for new members, we have kasi medyo second half of the year na rin. You have only if you want to join PARCS, meron lang tayong membership fee na one-time membership fee na 500 pesos. Then yung annual dues 50% discount. And I would like also to take special mention pala yung sponsorship ni PNP June Dulalya sa prices natin mamaya. So nag-solicit ako ng maliit, dinoble niya siguro naliitan sa solicitation. Thank you PNP June for your support. And not only that, yung major sponsor natin sa website is si PNP June Dulalya. So medyo papasalamat tayo, at least we can finally launch yung website natin. I will turn the floor sa PRO natin for details on our website as well as the other additional benefits which you can enjoy as member ng PARCS. So can we request PRO Maya for a very short presentation? PRO Maya, you have the floor. Naka-mute.
Naka-silent ka po. Yeah, naka-mute.
Yeah, naka-mute ka, Cons Maya.
Good evening, everyone. Ako po'y natasa ng ating napakapoging presidente to present to you some updates because I'm part of the membership committee of PARCS, and we would like to present to you in behalf of the head of the membership committee, Sir Edwin, Consultant Edwin. The benefits if you are a member of PARCS, of course, you have the PARC. You'll always receive an invitation for our PARCS cocktails, wherein we have a mentoring segment, which we entitled Peertalks, and we have we wanted really PARCS to be working in collaboration with our national agencies and other partners. So we have the up close section segment. Of course, we'll have a lot of fellowship games because we understand our members are all very busy the whole day, the whole week long, the whole month long. So this will be an opportunity for us to unwind, distress, and play some games together, enjoy the games together. Of course, for all of those who have paid in full, the 3,000, you will receive an PARCS ID, PARCS calling card for free, and you'll be a member of our PARCS website. Let me just briefly present to you all this what I've mentioned. So first, we have the meeting on the mind. This is the very first salvo, and we have with us very, very active segment hosts. But kung sino po yung segment host natin ngayon, lahat po, iikot po yan. Every month we have new segment hosts, so we will see and appreciate all the very beautiful and gorgeous pretty faces and handsome consultants that we have in PARCS. And then we have, like for this month, we have this different segments. We had Attorney Ray for our Peertalks, and we have up close with PRBRES. Next month we have Consultant Edwin as our mentor, and we're hoping to have a kind of close with these suits. We're just waiting for confirmation. That's on September 25 next month. And then for October we have the very handsome Consultant Jojo Salas as our Peertalk mentor, and we're hoping to have up-close discussions with DNR. So those are the things that we have a lot more in store for the succeeding months. Hindi ko lang po nailagay, surprise na lang po. This is an example of the PARCS ID you'll be receiving for free if you're a member of PARCS. So yung nagbayad po ng 3,000, ayan po, you will receive that. And of course, we have also, you'll receive your calling cards. We will be asking you to vote which design you want. We will be receiving emails for this soon because we wanted to get a consensus what design you want for our calling cards, and then we will have your calling cards in place. So please make sure you have filled up the directory because doon namin kukunin po yung data. Of course, for the ID, we need your very handsome pictures. No, yung naka-Photoshop na very slim tayo and gorgeous. No, so please send us to us also. Of course, we also have the website. We had beta tested it last month. We already will be launching it starting tonight. Please check it out. It's parcs.org.ph. Okay, so what is in this website? We have a directory that will feature. Ay, hindi nakita. Ayan. Example lang po yan. This will feature all the members in good standing of PARCS. You can search them according to name, according to location. If you wanted to have a consultant from Cebu, from Tawi-Tawi, you just type the in and lalabas po kasi ng consultant ang naan dyan. And by the specialization, if you wanted a consultant specialized in condominiums, in resorts, and their licenses, you can search for them sa ating website. So if you're a member of PARCS, you already have this. And we will also launch, wait, but ayaw na. Okay, we also have featured consultants and featured projects, and we have, kasi we know that PARCS, the members of PARCS, are the best minds in the industry, and we know you have a lot to say, and you have a lot of guidance and wisdom to share the whole to the real estate industry and to the whole world. So we'll be equipping you with tools na pwede kayo mag-vlog. You can actually feature a lot of your accomplishments, share your story, share your opinion through the website. No? So each of you who would be a featured consultant, you will have access to a dashboard where you can actually present anything from your activities to your projects to your blogs and opinions. No? So ito po yung mga laman ng ating website. It's a powerful tool that will hopefully help us give back to the community. So thank you, President Ray. That's all.
Piero Maya for that report. So remembers natin at least we're giving back sa inyo. We don't want to create the impression na bayad lang tayo ng registration dues natin, walang babalik. So definitely yung website ng PARCS can also be a powerful marketing tool natin sa profession natin. Because definitely yung mga yung mga naghahanap ng mga consultants pupunta sa website natin. Because wala namang consultants group so far sa Pilipinas na may website. So hopefully by next month siguro we can andyan yung sponsorship ni PNP Jundulalia that can help a long way sa launching ng website natin. By next GMM natin, hopefully yung mga features can be operationalized. So yun lang muna so far yung updates natin because we have guests Cons Nair at sa Cons Edwin. We can proceed sa next segment na natin o may time pa ba tayo for are we on time or
okay na tayo,
schedule?
Yeah.
Okay, sige. Let's proceed para on time tayo.
Para may we call on for cocktail toss, our very generous past national president, the idol of every developer, every consultant like me as a young consultant, our very own past national president for cocktail toss. May we call on our PNP, Sir June Dulalia, for cocktail talk.
Thank you, Senior Edwin and Neri. First of all, I would like to thank our guest for tonight, Honorable PRBRES Chairperson, OFELIA BINAG. Long time no see sana sasabihin ko sa kanya. Kasi alam nyo, ino-organize namin yung IPO, lahat ng outstanding professional. Pero medyo nahinto at medyo merong mga concerns. And of course, Mr. Congeniality of Real Estate, everybody's dear friend, Honorable Board Member Paing Fajardo, and to the officers headed by our President, Attorney Ray Cartuhan, and Chairman Dr. Tomasito Academia. My congratulations for making this gathering more exciting by giving a new twist in conducting a meeting eka nga bagong gimmick at kakaiba, and it's good and I like it. I would like to commend the new leadership for a job well done, for a big change they made in our association. Increase the membership and by providing quality service to our members. I'm not saying walang nagawa ang mga previous leaders. At kasama kami ni Paindoon, ni Ampi, at ng iba pa, PARCS will not be where it is now if not for unselfish dedications of previous leaders. Our association have gone through a lot. We were able to resolve pressing issues we face. But here we are. We survived. We have the reason to celebrate. So through this, I would like to offer a toast. Let's all raise our wine glasses. Yata makita yun. Cheers to PARCS. Cheers to our leaders. Cheers to a new change. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
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 Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sir June, my idol. No? I hope to see you next time. I hope you are well.
Looks well.
We drink, but we never drunk.
Ganda ng sombrero.
Costa
Sir,
Rica.
ganda sombrero mo. Nice.
So thank you so much po for
O si Paing walang sombrero, dapat nabigyan ko ng sombrero.
nakamute ka po.
Virtual hug.
Teka, kukuha ako.
May special prize daw po tayo mamaya na nakaprepare. We would like to thank past President June who's very generous enough na mag-donate for our prizes later on. So, yan na, andyan na si Pinky. Prepared na siya with her hat. Ako maliit lang yung aking accessory here.
Hello. Yes. I think it's my turn tonight, right? Yes.
Wow.
Years ago,
Analyst.
when I...
Yeah,
Yes.
mukhang may panalo na sa hat.
Okay, ako na yun. I claim. Years ago when I completed my MBA, I thought of pursuing my studies in law. And I will never forget what my professor told me. He said that's outrageous. Look at around you. See those millennials? They are law students. They are full-time students. And do you have that energy and luxury of time that they have? Kaya mo bang yan? Hindi ka na ba magtatrabaho? And then after that, you still need to take the bar. That's one thing that is an obstacle that you need to surpass, sabi ng professor ko. That completely discouraged me. But today, I am so lucky and honored to have been chosen. Can you imagine? I didn't even think of this. I was just completely surprised to talk with a colleague. Can you imagine? I call him my colleague, right? Kahit na wala ako sa kalingkingan niya. Who is not only a lawyer, but already an icon in the real estate industry. I had to ask, so many things about this guy. And I had to do my research. I had to read. And one thing that captured my mind was something that was written in what he called LinkedIn. It says, this man breaks boundaries and excels in our field. Attorney Ray? Sino po nagsabi nun? Alam mo ba? Okay. Paki-google lang yung LinkedIn, paki-check. Kung kaya nyo, baka bigyan kayo ng premyo ng PARCS. Anyway, he is a highly regarded attorney and a real estate professional. Yup, he is number 2 in the real estate consultant exam in 2012. And believe it or not, I didn't even know. I had to watch the link to a YouTube channel that showed them both, husband and wife, number 1 and number 2. Just as a man loves the wife so much, the wife became number 1 and the husband is number 2. But it said there that they help each other to feed information to get to where they are, or they were at the time. So he is also, as you know, a real estate environmental planner, a real estate broker, a real estate appraiser. So hello again, Attorney Ray Cartujano. It is an honor, and wow, your 10-minute lecture earlier is so quick but enlightening. Maybe we can get to help our participants feel or imagine more about being a real estate consultant that you are. Because as I said, you're an icon. And there are already many projects that I believe you've already done, that rather than giving us bullets on what we can do, and we don't even know how to write a proposal, right? And it's not that you can probably tell us more the deeper side of who you are and how you captured being, you know, how you got to where you are. So I am curious. After getting your real estate license, were you concerned if you could get a real estate consulting project? What were you feeling and thinking at that time, during that time?
So thank you, Doc Pinky, no? She researched pala talaga, no? Yung background. So everything naman ngayon makukuha mo online, no? So yeah, no? So yung ano to, yung entry namin sa consulting profession was sort of siguro initially by accident. You won't believe it, but by accident, because we're into something else. Now we're into IT education. We're into ano to, we're not into real estate. Our entry into yung real estate was through brokerage. Then fast forward, because of siguro somebody requested me, no, to be active sa real estate organization in Gensan, and that ano to, sunod-sunod na, no, in a span of 3 to 4 years, when I became president of the local board, tuloy-tuloy na hanggang naging national president ng PAREB, no? And yung start ng practice ng consulting, it's near sa practice naman ng lawyering. But I can sense consultants who are really new, no? First is yung difficulty in giving the right quotation, as I mentioned earlier. So many of you here are starting sa consulting. Very important yung scoping. Yung scoping, how many hours will take you to complete the project. There's one also that I share over the years, yung soft skills. No, hindi yung hard skills, yung what we know. Sometimes that will really cause yung downfall natin. The most important part, if we're dealing with people, if we're dealing with yung clients, are really yung soft skills. Yung ako titingin, likability. Okay ka ba? No, gusto ka bang kausapin? No, because if people would not want to talk to you for whatever reason, then you don't get clients actually. Clients will not go back to you. So yung aspect ng ano to, yung soft skills, very important for us in our profession. Then yung networking, very important also yung networking. Hindi siguro na-appreciate ng iba yan, but in the consulting profession, you need referrals. So yung mga sa inyo dito ngayon, the more that you are like, sad to say, the more that gusto ka, you get referrals. Difficult for yung mga nagsimula because stuck against you yung yung the more experienced consultants. But there are consultants na ayaw nila ng projects. They don't want to handle the projects because it's not worth or hindi na nila ma-cope up yung demand. You have consultants, merong ganun no? They're really silent, but they would want to deal with consultants who can really touch base with them. So siguro hindi masyado sa ang experience ko sa practice is sometimes yung what we know will take the back seat doon sa how we deal with people. So very important guys very important guys sa practice na how we treat each other as professionals. Very important 'yon, no? Yung sometimes actually kahit na alam mo pakiusap ka. You have to kahit na alam mo, no? You just tend na hindi mo alam, makiusap ka lang. Sometimes yung mga kasama natin sa profession will give you a lot of inputs, a lot of ideas. But you're right doon, Doc Pinky. Baka nga talaga yung simula pa lang how to prepare proposal, doon pa lang yung problem. Now, you also take yung opportunity once mag-usap kayo ng kliyente. Sometimes yung kliyente hindi na alam yung scoping So better for you to offer na kaagad early on. Sir, ma'am, I can probably send proposal ng scoping. Yung scoping naman, marami yun no? Hindi na-learn natin sa consulting lectures. It can be a retainer, it can be a short-term engagement, it could be for a special project. That is why it's important for us to have a lot of yung network of specialists. And that is why we are positioning yung organization natin, no? Na hindi lang yung rec, but also yung mga specialists who are into real estate. Very important yung network of lawyers, network of accountants, at saka engineers,
so,
architects. No? Very important. Okay.
Ito ngayon ang concern ko, attorney. So bagito ka sa industry, wala kang background, nag-aral ka lang, pumasa ka. Okay, nag-top ka pa, kaya lang wala ka experience. Kasama mo ngayon dito sa listahan ng lahat ng mga nasa PARCS, mga veterano. Ano ngayon ang gagawin mo?
First is be active sa PARCS, no? Sad to say. Kasi yung mga, siguro ma-appreciate yung mga medyo matagal na, like PNP, June Dudalia. Yung mga convention, ako ay maximize yung convention Why? Anong ginagawa ko sa convention? I talk with people na interested ako. You get free consultations. Tabihan mo lang yan kasi kung minsan wala silang kausap, usap-usap kayo, then you'll be surprised because of their siguro experience, ang bilis yung yung information. So very important for those who are starting in the profession to really network.
Okay.
Okay lang kung may base ka na ng mga kliyente, very exceptional yon. But as a general rule, karamihan sa atin wala talaga. And sad to say, no, I've been teaching sa consulting, yung iba sabi sa akin, sir, magti 3 years na, 4 years wala pa akong kliyente.
Okay.
Diba, pinaghirapan niyo yung yung exam pagkatapos for 3 to 4 years wala kayong single client. And
So
kaya
hugutin
challenge
ko
ko
ngayon
kayo. Yes.
Hugutin ko ngayon, attorney, yung pupunta sa convention. Paano ba tayo magmi-mingle sa online?
Ito, no? Because we have, ito nga, we have a website, we have a directory, we have a chat group. Piliin mo sa doon sa mga grupo ng mga consultants na medyo may opportunity, you do one-on-one. Kasi kasama natin sa organization yun Pwede kang magtanong, you ask clarification. Kasi sometimes we cannot really submit a proposal because first, we don't know how to propose. We don't know yung scoping. We don't know yung costing. Yung iba nahihiya to ask. But just simply asking is the first step. If you're a member of an organization, madaling gawin yun. Na in fact,
wala bang parang template? Hindi pa pwede magkaroon ng template?
Yeah, we can
Tapos,
do that.
delete ka lang ng delete kung ano yung hindi kailangan isama doon. At least may template.
Yeah, actually sa actual practice, Doc Pinky, you need to customize. But
Well,
very
according
important
to
yung
what
template.
that's why you remove. You delete. You remove what
Yeah.
is not needed, di ba? What do you think?
Yeah, kasi you have to customize ano yung requirements ng client. For example, let us say developer. Yung developer na kailangan niya ng kasi we have developers dito they can relate. Yung question ng developers as to pricing. What type of yung yung produkto na i-launch nila, yung market study. Sometimes the consultants can provide the second opinion. Although yung mga developers natin, they're really experienced in the sense, but they wanted a second opinion. So adjustment sometimes because yung consultants can provide the third party na evaluation. Baka nga nagkamali yung mga yung in-house na mga executives nila, and they will appreciate kasi an error ng mga executives nila will really cost them several I think si Alan nakakuan. Alan, can you mute muna? Alan, si Alan ata naka. So yun yung mga example.
Na-mute ka, Attorney Ray, you're mute. You're in mute, nag-automatic mute.
Ayan, no? So example 'yon, no? Kasi ako naman I had yung consultant, yung mga developers na naging kliyente ko, they wanted second opinion.
Okay.
They appreciated Doc Pinky, no? Kasi sabi nila, hindi namin nakita to No, hindi namin nakita to kung tinuloy namin, we're exposing ganitong amount. Malaki. Pero sa isang consultant, magkano lang naman, no? Basta specific yung engagement nyo, you'll be spending 100, 200 to 300,000, no? Basta may expectations na output, doon yung value natin as consultants to provide yung professional advice. Okay, so of course, like me, I'm not an accountant, no, I'm not an architect, I'm not an engineer. Definitely, I need specialists sa directions na yon. So you will have to input yung costing ng mga professionals doon. Now, for example, you'll ask architect, magkano ba yan? Pwede bang ganito, may papagawa ko ng mga dito part of the study, okay ba sa'yo na magkano? You have to ask yung costing. Then yung lawyer, magkano yung kung medyo easy na mga legal consultation, kaya naman natin yon as consultant, no, basic, but there are very complicated legal issues na tayo we should not pretend to be lawyers. So ang gawin natin is ask a lawyer na in the know to provide a legal input doon sa study natin. So, isasama natin yung costing ni attorney. For example, the attorney will say, for that study, ito yung legal opinion, 50,000 or 100,000. So isasama natin sa costing doon sa yung proposal natin for a project feasibility study.
That is so nice. Well, ang dami ko pa talagang tanong at ang dami pang tanong na pinasa sa akin. Kaya lang, actually, buti nga, you were able to say about the developer that the second opinion, although they have in-house team already doing that, swerte ka lang kung ikaw yung matap. So hopefully, we will be able to use the network of PARCS and be able to have our first consulting project. And I think, thank you so much. And for anyone who may want to ask more information, I think you can easily get in touch with Attorney Ray because I know he already had several projects. I had to ask that from the wife. Okay, and so my last question is, who said the man breaks boundaries and excel in our field?
Ano yan? Is that a question directed to me or
Do you know
directed
the
to the
answer?
participants?
Okay, if I direct the question to you, do you know the answer?
Mukha I can May
sige, tell
kung may
Pagka-
premyo siguro Doc
sige.
Doc Pinky,
Because
we just reserve it.
you're supposed to be the man who breaks boundaries and excel in our field. Someone said that about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we should stop from here and I will give the floor to Consultant Edwin and you can find out and let me know. And we'll keep that a secret to everyone. Maybe they can find out what the answer is. I'd like to thank you for engaging with me and giving everybody whatever you can based from your experience. Thank you. I'm going to give the floor to Consultant Edwin already. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Consultant Dr. Pinky, for this very
Dami naman, Consultant Doc.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, President. No, we have a lot of questions for Sir Paeng. I know he is there to ready to answer our question, Sir Paeng.
Okay, sir. I nagpapaalam na sana ako dun sa chat box eh. Kasi meron pa akong isang 7:30 meeting. Okay, sige, a few more questions will do.
Yeah, may one question coming from our participant, Sir Paeng, is, I think nasabi kanina ni Chairwoman BINAG, what is the latest about IPO after the SC decision? So what is our direction regarding our IPO now?
Anyway, napaka-clear naman ng sinabi ni Chair Opel, ano? But siguro kasi we will be meeting in a few days next week regarding the kasi may pending nga tayong resolution to ease the 50% plus 1, no? So we'll take it from there. Sa oras na lumabas yun, the board will discuss guidelines for the qualifications of the applicants of IPO.
So we have a very clear direction now for our IPO, sir, no?
Opo,
so,
opo. With the guidance of the Honorable Chair, tuloy-tuloy na yan.
Yeah.
Like latest about PRC accredited speakers, wala namang nagbago, and then also sa latest about the updates about the direction of PRBRES. May bago pa ba, Sir Paeng? We should know as a consultant.
Gusto ko lang sanang i-discuss briefly, since PARCS is an siguro alam naman, na-check nyo naman sa record na past president din ako ng PARCS, no? Siguro being the prime, the head organization for the highest, nabanggit ko kanina, PARCS, as consultant, I would advise you and to keep your papers. Well, and anyway, andiyan naman si Secretary Bello, no? Ayusin nyo yung corporation papers nyo, yung inyong, kasi being a provider, laging hinahanap natin ang updated financial statement, FS and GIS. And then also, I'd like to share with you also na as of now, no, may bago na namang file na, I think it's Secretary De La Rosa who filed again in Senate the abolition of CPD. At siguro naman naririnig nyo na rin, may issue rin dun sa abolition of examination, di ba? But anyway, medyo far-fetched pa yun, ano? But at the end of the day, we as consultants would make ourselves relevant. Talagang natutuwa ako na ang trust ni President Ray talagang palakihin, at saka gaya nung tanong ni Ma'am Pinky, paano yung mga bago nating consultant, talagang bound duty nating mga elders o mga kuya for that matter na i-guide sila na kung paano itong magiging career path, no? And speaking of career path, gusto ko lang kayong i-update, no? Yung guidelines for CPD offenses, lalabas na yan. When I say offenses, yung mga provider, meron kasi tayo mga provider na na meron din silang mga minor and major offenses. Like for example, naka-schedule, biglang on that day hindi matutuloy. Yung mga things like that, ano. Gusto ko lang iparating sa inyo na being the kuya of the industry, you should be and also being a provider at that, dapat talaga kayo yung magiging guide, ano. And then hangga't maaari yung ating programs at present kasi ngayon 15 days prior to offering. So nagkaroon tayo ng silent agreement na kung maaari 30 days prior to offering. Ngayon may lalabas na guidelines 45 days prior to offering ang application ninyo. And then monitoring, maglalabas ng guidelines on monitors. Kasi po ganito, meron kaming mga experiences na yung speaker natin, yun ang dapat na topic na i-discuss niya. Pero pagka nag-discuss na siya, iba yung topics niya. And there was one we have attended na as an appraiser siya, diniscuss niya, Sir Edwin and Consnar, wala raw tayong standard of appraisal. So can you imagine a lecturer telling that to the participants na wala tayong standard? Well, in truth and in fact, alam naman natin na meron tayong ino-honor ng government ng Philippine Valuation Standard na guided by IBS. So yun po, kayo as a provider, talagang i-rate nyo rin talaga yung speaker natin and calling their attention. And then yung registration fees will be guided by the by the registration fees guideline. At maintain the 20%, yun po ang na-approve kasi ng PRC, retain the 20% savings. So you can take it from there. And then ito po, lastly, I will not take much of your time kasi may games pa kayo, mamaya. Malaki po ang inaasahan namin sa parks as far as the CPSP CATS is concerned. What is CPSP CATS? Career Progression and Specialization Program, Credit Accumulation Transfer System. Later on po, iimbitahin namin ng parks and siguro para mag-discuss tayo, ang head po dito, ang in charge po dito si BM Pilar, Kasi ito po yung requirement ng PQF, yung Republic Act 10968, yung Philippine Qualifications Framework. Meron po ako kasing narinig ng mga medyo nagnenega dito, Pero wala po tayong choice. Lahat po ng 46 professions, gumagawa po sila ng career progression. At wag po kayong mag-alala, ang inyo pong board nakapag-prepare na. Meron na po tayong working draft. Ipapolish na lang natin yan para especially the LAM, LAM, yung Level Alignment Matrix. Yun po yung dalawang path na tutukuyin ng professional. It's the academic track, yung hanggang magkakaroon siya ng master's and PhD. At kasi as of now po, lahat tayo level 6 eh. Pero pag nag-level 7 ka, may master's ka, at saka pag level 8, pag may PhD, yun po yung academic track. Pero meron pong professional track. Ito po yung i-work out natin. Ito po ay based through experience. At napakalaki po ng inaasahan namin sa parks na would help us in perfecting the draft that the board has prepared. Medyo mahaba-haba pong usapan yun, Kasi meron pong committee doon na kasama si BM Pilar, and then I think one of them is I think she's here, si Ma'am Emmy Magtoto and Estelita Patu and Ma'am Perecan Las, lalabas na po yata yung nila, meron silang appointment. They have prepared somehow a draft and ano po natin to, anong tawag din, exposure po natin yan ito. Exposure natin for consultative. And I'm hoping parks would take an active role on this. Kasi po dito po ipine-prepare natin sa level 7, level 8. Yung title po ba na fellow in, or diplomate in? So naalala ko yung sabi ni Ma'am Pinky kanina, paano yung mga bago. So napakalaking bagay pong ma-involve kayo dito kasi dito po yung especially the professional tracking experiences po. Dito po kasi sa career progression and specialization and credit accumulation system, transfer system, wala pong masasayang na experiences nyo. Para po bang passbook, magkakaroon kayo ng passbook at magkakaroon ng credit hanggang sa ma-reach nyo yung specialization nyo. So far po, hindi naman sa ano, pero na talagang ni-workout po nila BM Pilar and group po yung draft po ba? Hindi pa siya final, it's a working draft, pero at least nakapag-umpisa na po tayo. So yun lang po, I don't want to spoil your GMM. Sir Edwin and Ma'am Nair.
Yes, thank you very much, BM Paeng. Hanggang ngayon, po, hindi ko alam kung magkaedad tayo, sir. I'm 51 years old, pero parang
nag-announce talaga ng
pa ako sa'yo eh.
63 na po ako.
35.
Anyway, we really appreciate your presence tonight. Yes, we really appreciate your presence tonight, sir.
Opo, syempre alam ko ang PARCS eh. Dati akong presidente dyan eh. Andiyan dyan yung mga kuya.
Okay. So, rest assured, Paeng, that the PARCS officers now, through the leadership of Chairman Dr. Tom and President Attorney Ray Cartojano, they're doing their best, really, I think, to support the PRBRES. And we, the officers of the National Board of PARCS, we hope and pray that PRBRES will be successful in every endeavors that you want to...
Bastahan dyan ng PARCS and number one po talaga yung sinabi ni Chair Opel, yung unifying stance. Lagi po tayong in my years with the board, the first and the second, talaga pong solidarity ang kailangan natin, open heart and open mind. Request ko lang po sana dito sa ating mga kapatid sa consultancy, hangga't maaari po, the board naman is open. Lagi po kaming open to your suggestion. Hangga't maaari po, iwasan na natin yung alam nyo na, ibig ko sabihin, lagi na lang open po tayo sa communication. Kung meron po kayong hindi naintindihan sa ginawa namin, you can always write us a letter. And ganun din naman kami sa inyo. We could always call your attention. Lagi pong sabi nga actually kay Sir Jun ko natutunan yan, yung laging open communication. Kay Kadoming, yung mga elders natin, kila Sir Tom, kila Ma'am Ampi, kila Ma'am Carol, yung pong mga officers natin. And I hope and pray itong ating mga officers ngayon also guided by the same So I will not take much of your time. I have to transfer to another meeting. Yan ang kainaman ng Zoom no? Mabilis kang lumipat ang meeting.
Divided.
Thank you so much for your time, especially for us na medyo nagsisimula pa lamang sa profession na to. Parang nakikita mga na to guide us in our profession. Thank you so much for your time. So I'm giving the floor now to Consultant Yvonne. Naku, mukhang ready na. Kasi yung kanyang virtual...
Very ready. Now, like moments kasi masyado tayong serious. Nakakatanda ang wrinkles. So that will make us also a few pesos richer thanks to our sponsor, PNP June Dulalia. Now let's start with the Guess Who game. Let me share my screen. Okay, for the Guess Who game, the rules, sana si Paeng ang mag-ano dito kasi mas mas parang meron siyang authority. Pero but first of all, I would like to thank the owners of these pictures in advance. I grab it on your Facebook pictures. So, yung Facebook, yung pictures na to are awkward pictures kasi para hindi mahulaan kaagad. That you sometimes wish it was deleted. So, this is all for fun and I hope you will enjoy the games. Let's start. Paeng, can you read the rules? PM Paeng, or are you left already? So parang ako ang mag-read ulit. The rules, the person who can give the correct answer in the chat box wins the game. The person who owns the picture is not allowed to answer. Okay, so let's start. Can you see my screen already? Number 1, guess who? Please type on the chat box. Guess who? In 1,
Parang si Jun.
3, 4, 5. You have to write on the chat box kasi hindi valid pag you will just tell it.
Oh,
So, meron na. I can...
Para si
Merong
Jun.
Wilfredo Segovia.
Let me know kung meron na kasi parang hindi ko makita because I'm on full screen.
Yes, Consultant Yvonne, I think meron na. You
Meron
need to
na.
show first
So,
the face so that at least
yes,
you know,
now
we-
the answer is the sponsor, number 1 sponsor.
Sabi ko na kanina.
Jun Dulalia.
Sabi ko na kanina, parang Jun.
Then the next one. The next one.
Wow.
Please
Wow.
guess who? Black and white pa yung picture so halata yung age. Can you guess who? In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your time is up. And I will show the face na meron ng answers.
Yeah, we have a lot of answers.
Okay, now I will show you who.
Ang sagot.
Ang sagot si Jojo Robert Salas. Tapos black and white pa.
Hindi ko
Who? So there's a winner? May nakahula ba?
bata si Jojo.
I think meron kanina. May
Nelson, ako yun. Nakakuha.
Yeah, si
Okay,
Nelson.
okay. The next one, ano lang to? Guess who? You see her
A while ago.
nagkalatag siya. So,
Doc.
so in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish?
Ana.
Okay, we'll show you the answer. Attorney Rodora Dapula, may...
Ikaw talaga.
Si girly pa na.
Ang sinong nakakuha ng tamang sagot?
I got it.
Yung sino hindi ka? Sinong
Who
nakakuha?
are you? Who you?
Can you
Inyala po
can you see the chat?
Hi. I guess they're right.
Next.
Thank you.
Next one.
Ano yung niluluto ni girly?
This one. This is a 4th one. Please guess who? Masyadong mahinhin. Dalagang. Sino ito? In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Siguro marami na kayong answers, no?
Tagabukid ba?
It's Maya Cartojano.
Pala yan.
High school yan ah.
Maya.
Wow, Maya.
That's you.
I think nobody
got the correct answer.
Consultant.
Oh well,
Yeah.
sa akin na lang yung prize. Next.
Pwedeng
Once Josephine daw.
Okay, next.
Nanalo si Josephine Dayag.
Nahulaan ni Josephine? Okay, next one. Guess who? Nako. Panahon ng World War II.
Sino yan?
Naku po.
World War II.
World War
World
II.
War II. Oh, world. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hindi walang nakaabot sa
Tagal
World
na
War
yan.
II. Okay, in 1, 2, 3,
Tomasito.
4, 5. Meron ng maraming answers.
Yeah.
Ray.
Oscar Labrador. Yan.
Ang layo.
Ang layo daw. The last but
Ang gwapo pala ni Consultant Bong.
the last but not the least, malapit na siyang lumabas. Next week na. Guess who?
Oh, nasa
Okay. In
Nasa ospital.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish. Finish or not finish? Mr. Domeng De Vera. So that's it for the first portion of the guest.
Santa
Oh,
Claus.
now I will give you to Maya for the cocktail challenge. Muted ka, Miss Maya. Naka-mute. Naka-mute ka, Miss Maya. There are how many? There are 3 participants for the cocktail challenge who will show their videos.
We have 4 actually. We have 4.
4. 4 pala.
So we'll start with yung nakahula ng aking name, nakahula ng aking picture, si Consultant Josephine. She submitted a video.
Here. Maya, you haven't
Ay, hindi ba? Sorry.
shared. Wala pa.
Ako, masyado ako na-excite. I'm so sorry. Masyado po ako na-excite. Hindi nakita? You haven't seen the video?
Not yet. Tayong dalawa pa lang yung mga itsura nating dalawa.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. I wonder why. Maybe I can show you first the pictures.
Mamaya may IQ contest. Sobrang galing. Grabe. Yung mga consultant after this. Kasi may nag-request, kailangan may IQ contest. Okay, sige. Ito, yung next game, sobra. Kailangan talaga ng consultant to.
Can you see this video of...
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
What about this picture?
Wala rin. Wala ka pang na-share.
Ganyan. Maybe consultant consultant Yvonne, can we move on to the next?
Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next game. Ito pang matalino talaga sobra. The survey says the rules of the game. Pick just one answer. You can only answer once. Hindi pwedeng dalawang beses ka mag-put in the chat box. There is no both option. So please refrain from answering both. Huwag makulit. Sa presento, magpaliwanag. Okay? So let's start the game. Sir, ang correspondents nito are 5. There are 5 correspondents. Hindi ko sasabihin muna kung sino mga correspondents. But let's start. Cash or credit card? 5 ang correspondents. So yung answers ng correspondents, yun ang sagot. All of them have answered already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Survey says 80%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Survey says 8% beach. The next one. $10 million. Ito, kailangan talaga mga minds ng mga matatalino nating mga consultants. $10 million now or $500,000 per month for 5 years. So, ang interest rate, ang ano dyan, annual plus the principal plus the interest rate equals ano. So, yun ang formula. You have to, so what, $10 million now or $500,000 per month for 5 years. So walang explanation kasi sa presinto magpaliwanag. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the survey says $10 million now. So malalaman natin kung sino talaga ang matindi ang pangangailangan sa mga sagot. The last but not the least, rich or famous? Gusto niyo maging rich or kasing ganyan famous ng mga ano? In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 80% says rich kasi guwapo na raw sila. Famous na raw sila. So, that's the end of the second game. And I hope, by the way, the correspondents are ages range from 10 to 15 years old. So, it makes me think na bakit tayo ng consultant? No, it's just for laughs. Hope you enjoy the games. Special thanks to June Dulialo for the cash prizes. And now, Consultant Maya, are you ready? I will stop share. So the next game will
Consultant
be
Yvonne, can we still have the best hat first?
Yes.
Sige,
Sige,
I'm
please.
still figuring out the technical problems for them. Masyado excited. I think this will be the major focus of our game. So medyo last na natin siya. The cocktails. Let's have the
So,
hat.
Attorney PNP June Dulalia, can we have your 3 best hats, please?
Oh.
3. You have to choose 3.
Girls or boys or what? Men or female or what? Any?
Any.
So we can spotlight them at whoever you choose. We can also siguro Consultant Yvonne ask the past presidents, past President Ampi and past President
one for you,
Yes.
for past President Ampi, and one for okay, Dr. Tom, can you also choose one? The price for this is 1,000 pesos. Please give us 1,000 pesos for the best in
For
hand.
me is June Dulalia.
Nag-hat ka ba? Hindi pwedeng ikaw, sir. Hindi pwedeng.
Analisa, Dr. Ana.
Okay. Wow, okay. And then for Dr. Tom.
Can we spotlight si Dr. Pinky so we can see her beautiful hat also?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Dr. Pinky.
That's the girl. Beautiful up there.
There. Can you see? So the next one, Dr. Tom. Can you see everybody? Is Dr. Tom here? Okay, si Ma'am Ampi na lang.
Yes.
Yes.
I really texted Consultant Maya already. I chose Pinky, Doc Pinky.
Again?
She
cannot win twice. You have to choose someone else. She cannot win twice kasi mayaman na siya.
Okay.
So we have to choose someone else.
I did not see everyone in hat.
Okay, wait. I will do the gallery view. There. Can you see?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
And then the next one is this one. And for the third one, I guess we should call on Attorney Ray na lang.
Parang si Dr. Mary. Go.
Can we request everybody to open their
To open their cams, please.
video para makita natin?
Parang si Lilian.
Nako.
Yung mga walang
It's 1,000 pesos. Come on, it's 1,000
mga
pesos.
walang hat.
Si Engineer Nelson.
Ayun, nagbo-volunteer isa. Naka-brown. No?
Brown daw nagbo-volunteer.
Lasing na yata.
O ba yung pipili?
Yes, ikaw na lang ang next one. Ikaw na lang kasi si Ma'am Ampi hindi pa siya masyadong decided. Ikaw muna.
Si IPP Ampi na lang. IPP Ampi. Your choice.
Nanalo?
Si IPP Ampi siya yung pipili.
Yeah. It's Engineer Nelson.
Okay. Engineer Nelson, congratulations, Engineer Nelson. You are the choice of PNP Ampi. Yay! Next, the last but not the least.
Ay, Santa Claus. Ay, Merry Christmas.
For 1,000 pesos.
Merry Christmas, Lili.
For 1,000 pesos.
Upo ka, Lili.
Attorney Ray? Attorney Ray?
Umupo ka para makita yung sombrero.
Cecil.
Congratulations, Consultant Cecil. You're 1,000 pesos richer today. Next, I will give the floor to Consultant Maya for the, ano yung gusto mo i-present, Consultant Maya, for the cocktail? Are you ready na?
Yes. I'm ready now, but I think you have to take a picture muna of our winners.
Okay.
These are the 1,000 richer.
So for the three, and then please give your GCash account to please Maya, so they will transfer the 1,000 to your accounts.
We would like to thank past President June for being very generous to give our very gorgeous hot winners the 1,000.
Ready? I will take pictures. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. You are 1,000 pesos richer today, so you have to smile. Finish. Now, Consultant Maya, you're next.
Okay, so thank you so much. Let me just show you. We have actually 2 photo entries and we have 2 video entries. So the very first photo entry is from architect Michael Ang, all the way from Mindanao, General Santos City. Architect Mike is the president of the College of Fellow Architects. Now it's actually equivalent of PARCS sa architecture naman. They're also the best of best minds in architecture. So Architect Mike's entry, blue soju cocktail mix. And then another entry, another photo entry from another gorgeous lady. Kilala to eh.
Miss Maya, we cannot see your share screen. Wala pa.
Wala. Oh my God.
Dapat siguro gawin kang host.
Yes. Ikaw na lang.
Bakit ayaw?
Dapat host. Go, di ba yun?
Ay, the host already.
Yan, you can share now.
Okay daw, again. Take 2.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can see, let me just exit for a while. So these are the 2 entries. On your right is from Architect Michael Ang. Can you see the screen already?
Yes, we can. Yes.
So the blue cocktail, ang ganda-ganda ng blue soju cocktail of Architect Mike. Again, he's the president of the College of Fellow of architecture, the best of the best of architecture. He's also a member of architect. Then on Dora Dapula, and her cocktail entry is she called Soju Sunrise. Okay, so since dalawa mas lang entry, let's ask na lang later on si Past Present June if he will award this too. And then we have another entry for a video entry, and this is from Dr. Karen. She's also here. And let me just read her caption. She said, in support of PARCS Cocktails, I experimented on recipes combining soju and Macallan. Karen,
galing, Macallan.
Macallan, pwede ba siyang win? Anyway, and then we have another entry from another gorgeous consultant. This is from Consultant Josephine Dias from Laguna.
Naku, parang inspired by the Korean novela, no? Korean telenovelas.
Bakit hindi ako sa
walang
Those 4 entries.
4 entries. So we will announce. Yeah, we will announce the winners for that later. So how much money do we have left? Because spin a wheel. How many winners pa, Consultant Maya? So, who is doing the math?
Doing the math here, but we have 4 entries already for the cocktails. We have 2 winners for the hat.
Can you make me the host so I can share, please? Yes, you are. Host disabled the share screen, so. Can you enable the share screen? Talaga pag no. You are now the host, di ba? Miss Maya. I still cannot share kasi you're the host.
Consultant Yvonne, you have this, you're already the host.
Okay. So now we will do. We are 68, right? There's 68 of us. Here are the names. The 68 names.
68
of MIGs. Members in good standing. Nagbayad ako, so kailangan kasama ko. Magkano na lang natira sa pera natin? 5?
We can have siguro, we can have 5 winners. 5 winners.
5 winners, okay. First winner. Kasi mahaba masyado yung name. So this is Miss Sheila Nebrija. Congratulations, Miss Sheila. The next one is, we'll spin the
present, yes.
Yes, present siya, present, yes.
Oh,
Next is, bakit Arlene?
Kulang ng spelling.
Hindi kasi kulang talaga yung
Dapat
masyadong mahaba, hindi kasya.
Dapat kulang ang bayad.
Kulang ang bayad. Kulang daw ang bayad. So, Miss Arlene Posadas, well, sa kanya tong Zoom sa kanya yung ano Next. The third one. Congratulations. Third one.
Thank you. Galing
Oh, Jojo Salas, porket picture mo yung pinakita namin.
Wave.
Congratulations,
Bigay mo
Jojo.
lang sa iba, wave. Thank you
Okay,
very
wave,
much.
wave. Okay, wave. Okay, let's remove
Thank
Jojo
you.
kasi nag-wave siya. Next. Who is this Ricardo in Ting? Ricardo in Ting. Is he around?
Cebu yata.
Is he around?
Cebu yan.
If he's not around, let's get another one. Third one. Wala siya. Okay. Next. For the third winner again. Kasi parang ayaw nila nito. Ayaw nila manalo. Oh, Alfonso Nonato. Si Al. Is Al around?
Yan. He's there.
He's there?
Umalis na.
Oh, umalis na. So,
Oo,
let's
umalis
remove. Ayaw talaga. So, next.
Present.
Present. Okay.
Pande.
So, congratulations, Al. Third winner.
Thank you,
Next
Madam
winner is bakit? Bakit Ray Cartohano?
Wave. Sige, wave.
Wave. Okay.
Wave, yes.
Parang sa pilitan ng wave. Let's remove him and then Esmeralda, what's his family name? Esmeralda. David. Is she around? Wala. Again, next. So this is the fourth winner. Jaime Balmas. Lasing na kaya hindi niya mapapansin na nanalo siya. So pwede?
Wave.
hindi daw nandiyan siya. So we will give it to him kasi nalasing na siya. Okay, congratulations Jaime. Next, that's the fourth. And one more. Maya, one more. The last one, the last but not the least. Estelita Bello.
Oh?
Bakit?
Swerte ko naman.
Oo nga eh.
How much is it?
$200 million.
Wow, 200.
Yes. Congratulations.
200. Wave na. 200. Wave.
Wave daw, wave.
You won and I won. 2 million tayo dalawa.
It's the joy of victory. Ano, bakit? Edwin Kalamba.
Ayan.
Congratulations. Okay, that's it for the games today. Thank you very much to our sponsor, PNP June Dulalia. So please give your GCash account to Consultant Maya so we can send you your money. Thank you. Now, may I call on to end this program, to end this GMM, may I call on Miss Arlene Posadas, Consultant Arlene Posadas, for the closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Consivon. But can we, before we proceed, Consivon, okay.
Yes po.
I shared already. I'd like to acknowledge pala, I think Dr. E.G. Ang is also here with us. So welcome. Welcome.
Hi, Dr. E.G. So,
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm late. I attended pa my class. Naklase pa ako.
oh, so I think
Naghanap buhay muna.
Yes, Cons Maya, someone will announce the winners for the cocktail challenge.
Oh, okay. Can we call on our sponsor? Maybe we have 4 entries. Maybe past present June can announce the winners of the 4 entries. I think one winner will get 1,000, and then one winner for the.
What will I do?
Maybe past present June you can choose the winners. I like to show again we have 4 entries for the cocktails.
I will give you the.
Can you give?
I will give you the host
spotlight.
How many winners?
We have 4 entries. I think they're all winners. We just have to choose kung sinong pinaka the best. Since there are only 4 entries.
Okay.
It's 1,000 each.
1,000 each for the 4.
For 1,000 each. I am not the host already. Si ano na siguro ang host.
Maya, kung kulang, pwede kong dagdagan.
Ay, wow. Ang galing niyo.
Ma-shoot ka.
Consultant, ma-short sa 10,000. Anyway, yes, baka ma-short ka, Maya. Dagdag.
Baka we can all make them all winners because of the
All
effort.
winners, pero
there are only 4
Okay.
of them.
Mahirap,
but you'll have to choose the ano.
Mahirap din mag-prepare. Ganun.
Yes, mahirap mag-prepare nung ano. So, all 4
are winners.
Attorney Rodora Dapula.
Architect Michael Ang.
Architect Michael Ang.
Consultant
Josephine
Dayag.
Josephine Dayag. And
the very beautiful
doctor, my friend, Dr. Karen Uy. Parang pumayat siya. Congratulations!
Padala nyo lang yung drinks sa Cagayan de Oro.
Ibigay mo na daw yung ano mo, PNP June, yung address mo, ipadala daw niya sa inyo. Okay, so now may we call on our consultant Arlene Posadas for the closing remarks. Kasi 8:60 na.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you for staying throughout the entire program and for your active participation. Your presence made our activity more fun and exciting kasi nagkita-kita tayo muli. Maski na with physical distance from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. We are so lucky today to have direct updates from our PRBRES partners. Thank you so much, Chair Honorable OFELIA BINAG, and to our Honorable RAFAEL. We are super grateful and happy for your presence this evening. Hope to help IPO as soon as possible. Many thanks also to our very own PARCS past president and immediate past president of FAJARDO World, Mr. Florentino Dundulalia, for his generosity in sponsoring our exciting cocktail recipe challenge and fellowship games. Congratulations to all our winners. To our featured mentor, our very own President Attorney Reyna Cartojano, thank you so much for sharing your experience and expertise. And for our next GMM, naka-line up na ang ating mga susunod na mga speakers. So make sure to attend kasi may mga different tayo mga speakers from government agencies. And please make sure to attend and and ensure that we will take this opportunity to remind also our co-consultant to pay their membership dues to be able to enjoy their benefits from PARCS. Then join us again in our next GMM meeting and let us learn together from our Peertalks tips and tricks and from our government agency partners to be competent and confident. With this, we are expecting retention, reactivation, and new members. So please spread the news about what for the teamwork of our PARCS Cocktail Committee. Thank you so much. We did it. It is literally true that we can succeed best and quickest by working together. Thank you so much to all our officers led by our president for having this regular monthly meeting. See you in our next GMM. Good night and have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's have the picture taking and the toast, maybe to end it all. And then maybe we can ask Dr. E.G. because he joined us even if he was really very busy to give us the toast. Picture taking and picture taking.
Na lang.
Raise your glasses.
Magto-toast na tayo. Si ko na lang, Chairman E.G. na lang will do the toast. Chairman E.G. na lang.
Picture na lang, picture. Okay,
Picture.
toast.
Sige. Toast na lang.
Please open your cameras and raise your glasses, guys.
Wala na, no more.
Sino mag-screenshot? Naka-raise ang lahat.
Ubus niya eh.
Naka 12 cases na kami. 12 cases. Kaso.
Ako, sina James pala at saka si Rod, sold na.
Okay, toast. 12 cases.
Toast.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
God bless you.
Let's hear the toast from all the past
Parks.
presidents and the officers.
All members.
Toast that never kills.
Photos.
Photos up.
We will take photos. Naka-raise ang glasses lahat. Walang maka-screen.
Gusto na. Done.
Nakamute ka, Ibon.
Ayos.
Okay na. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
And then one more frame. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Finish. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yung
Have a good night.
Yung winners ng survey.
Rest well.
Next meeting.
Thank you, Maya.
The item is the secret ingredient is lime. So those who would like to submit recipes. Thank you, Dr. E.G.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cocktail pa rin?
Cocktail pa rin. Kung ngayon sojo, the next
okay.
is lime.
Siguro for next time, I suggest let the ones who submitted present it. Diba?
If we have more time, we will. Sige.
Oo, sige.
We will require siguro those who will submit to post it in their Facebook pages.
Yes, yes.
Walls
Thank
pala.
you.
Hello.
Bye. Good night.
Hello.
Yes.
I just want to inform you na patungo na ako sa airport, mag-abroad ako.
Oh. Bakit?
Have a safe trip, sir.
Have a safe trip.
Joke lang.
Oo,
Virtually. Mag-upload ka virtually.
Na kayo, meron kayong quarantine.
Virtual.
Virtual travel.
Ayan, meron na pala.
Thank you for coming, Chairman E.G.
Thank you
for
also,
coming.
Joby. Thank you. Siyempre, habol.
Attorney Dapula.
Yes, hi.
Glad to see you. May time ka pang mag-cocktail
Kay Maya
recipe.
yan. Kay Maya kasi, kung hindi na. Pinilit lang ni Maya.
EG, parapol ka.
Si Consby niya, alam ko na.
Ayaw pa
Pero
umuwi.
Consby niya, ba't wala ka?
Ayaw pa umuwi. May bakay raffle pa.
Maya, give me your phone, ha? Maya.
Yes po. I will po.
Bakit walang price yung nakahula?
Ay,
Oo nga. Yung hula hoop.
It will be posted. It will be posted
Hula.
here. Yung price, Maya will.
I will be emailing everybody the winners and the corresponding prizes.
Kung kulang, ha? Okay lang dagdagan.
Kung kulang daw.
Wow, bilib talaga.
Yaman yan eh.
Pero, joke lang lahat yan sinabi ko. Pati yung
Dapat sinong ating next sponsor, next meeting, baka meron din gano'n.
Dr. EG. Si EG.
Bisitahin ko tuloy yung mga Facebook.
Si Doc Mary, akala nyo.
Si Doc Mary.
Bisitahin ko mga Facebook.
Si Doc
Okay.
Consultant Edwin pala.
Bye, para makapag-dinner
Yes,
ako.
we'll have dinner na. Bye-bye.
Bye everyone.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank
Thank you for coming.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Next meeting.
Doc EG.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck. Good
Meron
luck.
ako, Doc.